Today we are dealing with the new chapter, that is verbs. It is not a new chapter that I already know. You already know what are verbs. All the words which shows actions or denote actions, they are known as verb. So what is verb? Verb can show an action, an event or a state. You can see this through the examples. I accidentally locked the door. So accidentally here, I accidentally locked the door. So locked is here what? It is the type of action. This verb is showing the action. Nowadays she feels angry all the time. Feels. This is what? State. The glass shattered with a loud noise. Shattered. So here this is the event which took place. So that you already know, you can easily identify the verbs. Now there are different kinds of verbs are there based on functions. That is, number one is main verbs and number two is auxiliary verbs, or we can call them helping verbs. Main verbs, they can be used alone in a sentence. For example, you can see she spoke to me about her problems. So there is no other verb along with this verb. So spoke is only the verb. So this is the main verb. I called her later on another day. So called is the main verb here. In auxiliary verb, these are also known as helping verbs. These verbs function as helping verb with the main verb. They are used along with the main verb. For example, you see, she is going to the market. So here two verbs are there. One is and another one is going. So going is the main verb and is the helping verb. It depends upon the tense, depends upon the subject, which subject is used. Helping verb depends upon the tense and the number or the subject of the sentence. Now the next one, you could have easily done it. So could here, now you can see here there are three verbs. Could is also the verb, have is also the verb, and done. So have, done is the main verb, have is the helping verb or the auxiliary verb we can call. In the same way, could is also the auxiliary verb. Next is auxiliary verbs. Main verbs you have already understood. Now the auxiliary verbs are of again two types: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries are the verbs which functions as both main verb and the helping verb, and they are called primary auxiliaries. So they sometimes, now for example, you see primary auxiliaries में which are the verbs that are going to come? Is, are, am, was, were, has, had, etc. So sometimes they act like main verb also, and sometimes they act like helping verb. For example, in the first sentence, she is not listening to me. So here main verb is listening and the helping verb is. So it is used with the main verb here. In the next example, you see, she did the job very well. So in this, there is no other verb. There is only this is the verb and this is the primary auxiliary verb. So it is acting like a main verb here. Now next is modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries, the verb which are used before the main verb to express different meanings and intentions. For example, when you use can, could, may, might, etc. Like for example, can show the ability. So it expresses different meaning. Could, ability in the past. May, possibility. Might, least possibility. So these type of verbs which have different meanings, they are known as modal auxiliaries. For example, you see, they might try to enter through the back door. There is a possibility. Try is the main verb and might is the auxiliary verb. Now next is again, this is the recap. Okay, verbs are of whatever we have learned. Verbs are of two kinds. One is auxiliary or the helping verb and the and the main verb. And auxiliary verbs are again redivided into two: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Now next is Next we have kinds of verb based on structure. So there are different kinds of verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. A verb whose past and past participle form consistently have the same endings, that is d or ed. Those verbs which end with d or ed, they are known as regular verb. For example, you see the v1 form, or this is the v2 form and this is the v3 form. Base form is known as v1 form. What is the word is? Verb is dry. Simple past mein we can write dried. So how this word is formed? By adding ed. In the same way, past third form is also formed by adding ed. Travel, what we have added? Ed here also. Here also. Want, wanted, wanted. Reach, reached, reached. So these all four verbs, what they are showing? They are showing they are ending with d or ed. Such type of verbs are called regular verbs. Now irregular verbs, the verbs whose past and past participle form have different endings. For example, you see number 1, bear, board, bond. So they are not ending with ed or d. They are ending with something else. For example, cost, cost, cost. There is no change in the verb form. So this is what irregular verbs. Here, do, did, done. This is also another example. Like, or one more example, like go, went, gone, that you already know. Drink, drank, drunk. So the list of these verbs are endless, both types, but I have written only four. Now you see, the next topic is kinds of verbs based on meaning. So based on meaning also we have different kinds of verbs, that is dynamic verbs and stative verbs. Dynamic verbs, they describes an action performed by the subject, tells you about the action done by the subject. Stative verbs, it tells us about, describes the state or the condition which does have a beginning and an end. For example, you can see dynamic verb, he gave a very interesting lecture. So he is doing action. So this here action is described. Here what is happening? I know that you like pizza. This is the state or the condition. I know I'm not doing anything, any action, but only I know that you like pizza. Next another type of verbs, verbs transitive or intransitive.